Hey viewers, you're watching The Savera and I'm Vidhi Joshi. In a move that has ignited both national attention and fierce criticism, Kaun Banega Crorepati, the popular quiz show hosted by Amitabh Bachchan, is facing growing backlash over its upcoming Independence Day special. The controversy centers on the appearance of three serving officers from the Indian Armed Forces. Colonel Sophia Qureshi of the Army, Wing Commander Vyomika Singh of the Air Force and Commander Prerna of the Navy, who were invited on the show to speak about Operation Sindoor, India's recent cross-border military operation launched in retaliation for the April 22 terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. Promoted as a tribute to the women officers who played a significant role in the mission, the episode features the trio in full uniform, detailing the planning and execution of the operation on a stage typically reserved for general knowledge questions in civilian contestants. The visuals may appear patriotic, but the reaction has been anything but unified. Across social media and political circles, concerns have been mounted over what critics are calling an inappropriate and politically motivated spectacle. Questions are being raised not only about the timing and format of the episode, but also about the very legitimacy of having serving officers in uniform discussing operational strategy on an entertainment platform owned by a private network. The Congress Party's Kerala unit took to X, calling the episode a disgrace and accusing the ruling dispensation of dragging the military into the entertainment industry for electoral mileage. The statement described the situation as unthinkable in any serious nation with a professional military, adding that it reflects the ongoing politicization of institutions once considered sacrosanct. Others echoed the sentiment, accusing the government of exploiting the armed forces, particularly decorated women officers, for building a hyper-nationalist narrative ahead of the upcoming election cycle. Although reports suggest that the officers obtained prior clearance from the concerned departments, the move is being interpreted by many as a deliberate political strategy. Critics argue that the platform, a prime-time commercial quiz show, is entirely unsuitable for such appearances, especially when the military operation in question is still recent and its full details have not been declassified. They argue that the appearance blurs the line between genuine military communication and political image management. The controversy gains further weight when one considers the broadcaster behind the show, Sony Pictures Networks India, which recently secured rights to telecast India-Pakistan cricket matches until 2031, a commercial advantage that, according to critics, directly benefits from stoking nationalistic fervor. Shiv Sena leader Priyanka Chaturvedi publicly questioned the motivation behind such programming, hinting at the convergence of business, politics, and military symbolism. At the heart of the debate lies a deeper concern about how the government is using cultural platforms to reinforce its narrative, a strategy not unfamiliar in recent years. With a backdrop of national pride, defense achievements, and gender empowerment, the optics are tightly controlled. But as the backlash indicates, many see this as yet another chapter in a broader campaign to use public sentiment, national security, and institutional credibility to serve political ends. As of now, the Ministry of Defense has not responded to the criticism and no formal explanation has been offered for the officers' participation in the show. The episode is still set to air on August 15, aligning symbolically with Independence Day celebrations. While some may view the segment as a bold and progressive gesture to honor the nation's heroes, a growing number of voices warn that it represents something else entirely: the steady conversion of national institutions into instruments of political messaging. For these critics, the question is no longer whether the officers had clearance. The question is whether the country is now witnessing its military being slowly folded into a political brand. Whether the episode is remembered as tribute of theatre, one thing is clear: the debate it has triggered is far from entertainment. It strikes at the core of what a democracy allows and what it risks allowing when power begins to script even its patriotism. That's all for now. Stay tuned to The Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.